The prequel series Dexter, Original Sin has gone to great lengths to fit in with most of Dexter's established canon, except for Dexter Season 8. Almost everything in Dexter, Original Sin is designed to add to the original show's story rather than detract from it. Even the cast of Original Sin is mostly composed of returning characters, and even Michael C. Hall has returned as the voice of Dexter's inner monologue. That doesn't mean the prequel show hasn't retconned anything, however, it's already changed the ending of Dexter, New Blood, and it seems to be changing Dexter Season 8 as well. In Dexter Season 8, Dexter met Dr. Evelyn Fogel, Charlotte Rampling. Dr. Fogel was a psychologist who specialized in psychopaths, and she indirectly treated Dexter when he was a child. Dexter revealed that Harry went to Fogel for guidance about how to handle Dexter, and they came up with the Code of Harry together. Though she only came in at the end of Dexter's 8-season run, Fogel proved to be a massively influential part of the serial killer's life. Now, however, Original Sin is making her far less important to Dexter's early days of killing Harry. Morgan should be talking to Dr. Fogel about Dexter in Original Sin's timeline. Harry was being advised by Dr. Evelyn Fogel throughout Dexter's early days as a serial killer. After Dexter first met Dr. Fogel in Dexter, she gave him some of the videotapes she made of her meetings with Harry. Those tapes revealed that Harry was meeting with Dr. Fogel as Dexter began killing, since he was talking in the present tense about events that took place just days prior. Based on Original Sin's timeline and the fact that it follows Dexter's first few kills, Harry should be meeting with Fogel about Dexter in the prequel show. He hasn't, however, and it looks like Harry doesn't confer with Fogel at all in Original Sin. Dr. Fogel's absence can, at least partially, be explained by how Original Sin has changed the timeline of Dexter. Several of the kills that were supposed to be in Original Sin would have taken place when Dexter was still in college. The show contradicted that and proved Dexter took his first victim, Nurse Mary, just days before graduation. It could be that in expediting Dexter's timeline, Original Sin skipped over Fogel. That isn't a full explanation, though, as there still should have been room for Harry to meet with Fogel if the show wanted to include her. Original Sin also changed one of the kills Harry told Evelyn Fogel about in Dexter, Season 8's videotapes. Dexter's third kill was supposed to be a drug dealer, but it ended up being a mob hitman. Original Sin isn't just writing Dr. Fogel out of Dexter canon, it's also changing some of the kills that Dexter Season 8 established. In one of Fogel's videotapes, Harry mentioned that Dexter had killed his third victim, a drug dealer who killed a few college students. In Original Sin, however, Dexter's third victim wasn't a drug dealer, but a mafia hitman named Mad Dog, Joe Pantoliano. There's a huge discrepancy in Dexter Season 8's description of Dexter's third victim and Original Sin's depiction of the moment. There are also only a few ways to reconcile that discrepancy, short of saying that Harry lied to Fogel for no reason. At the end of Original Sin Season 1, Episode 4, Dexter didn't actually kill Mad Dog himself, as the hitman was struck by a car. Original Sin could make the case that Mad Dog technically wasn't Dexter's third victim, since he didn't deal the killing blow. While there is room for Original Sin to stick with Dexter Season 8's story, it doesn't seem very likely. When he was discussing Dexter's third kill, Harry mentioned that he began displaying photos of their victims, which is exactly what Dexter did with Mad Dog. That presents even more evidence that Original Sin is forging its own path. Why Original Sin may be rewriting Dexter Season 8. Dexter Season 8 wasn't well liked, and leaving Fogel out helps Harry's characterization in Original Sin. There are a handful of reasons why Original Sin may be rewriting the canon Dexter Season 8 established. Dexter Season 8 is fairly infamous for being a low point of the entire series. Aside from Dexter's lumberjack ending, many fans took issue with how the entire season treated Deb and Hannah McKay, and Dr. Fogel's entire storyline as a whole. It's possible that Original Sin didn't think it was that big of a deal to rewrite a season that was almost universally disliked. Rewriting the events of Dexter Season 4 would have caused outrage, but retconning Dexter Season 8 has ruffled far fewer feathers.